Welcome back to another video. I am Gold Raven, and this one is on news of AQ3D. So first of all, before I get started, let me just check my treasure chest because I haven't yet done that today. So I'm going to do it right now. Ooh, HP, mana, yummy. And, oh, that's a cool looking book. I'm keeping it. Some of you have been asking about the bush root and how you can get it now that the shop is no longer available in Battleon. Well, the shop that you have to get access to that has the stick in it that you can use to craft the bush root will be put into the game in the next patch. So if you don't have the bush root, you will be able to, because the shop will be put somewhere on a tree in Battleon. Probably one of those two, maybe. But anyways, it will be fixed. The shop will return. If you don't know how to get the bush root, of course you can't get it yet, but you will be as soon as they come out with the next update. And if you want to know more about the free travel forms and how to get them, I'll put a link in the top right corner. You can go check that video out. It shows you how to get all the free travel forms. Also, with the release of the new Battleon, we gained a lot, but we lost a couple things. One thing that we currently lost, now these are things that may return at some point. Why am I in there? Do it right here. The title Adventurer was a title that you would get if you visited the old Battleon. Not this new Battleon, even though this says visited the new and improved. They might have to tweak that a little bit. But the second Battleon. This is the third Battleon. So what they might do is they might come out with another title that'll be called Pro Adventurer or something else, because this one here was for visiting the Battleon 2.0. As of right now, this title is rare. A couple other things that is also currently rare is this. This is the Gifted Blade. It's a level 3 blade, and this was given to you by Artex in the old Battleon. He would stand there, and upon completing some quests, you would get this blade. And the Gifted Armor is the other one, and this is not available as far as I know. This was given by Artex in the old Battleon. So will those items be available again? I don't really know. If they aren't, then those are two more perma-rare items that we can add to the list. And speaking of perma-rare, if you were around during the war that we had for the old Battleon, then you probably would have crafted yourself the last brick pet. And you also would have crafted yourself the last board. And if you did, then you are currently holding two perma-rare items. These items are no longer available. However, Gauze at some point in the future may have some variants of those items, but if he does, they will be worth millions of dollars, or gold, millions of gold. Now, if you had seen my other video on the old Battleon, I speculated on what the Colosseum would be, but actually I was wrong. I had said that it was probably something to do with PvP. Turns out it's actually something to do with live events, or events in general. So if they were to have a big live musical event, the Colosseum would be where they have it. So I'm sure other events would also be hosted there as well. Now, I don't know about the rest of you, but I know some people have been saying that the new Battleon is rather tricky to get around because you don't really know where things are. Now, it takes a little bit of getting used to, but what would help the new players would be having signposts telling you where to go. And I actually think that's a great idea. If they had signposts at the beginning where it says the trade district is this way, you would know prior to having to go and check if this is where the trade district is. Or someone else had also mentioned having a map, a mini map for this location, which is also a good idea. But the signposts sounds like something that would be doable right now without a lot of work. Just stick a sign right here saying this is the social over here and that direction is the trade. It'd be a pretty easy little setup. Lately, I have seen a lot of people asking when trade is coming. Now, this is largely because now the trade district is in the game. Upon this trade district update, people have assumed that trade is quick on the heels, but this is not the case. Trading is something that's going to be taking a lot of work. There needs to be a lot more balance in the economy, and it's a whole new batch of issues when you're dealing with introducing trade into the game. It has to be done right. So this is not something you're going to be seeing in the next 6 months. This is something that will be very likely a year or possibly 2 to get it done, because it will be a big project. Now, the reason I'm at the social district is because you've already seen the emotes. Oh, right, I can't do it while I'm in this form. You've already seen the emotes that you can do in this area. And all of these emotes are emotes that have, well, they haven't been in the game, but they have existed for a long time. Well, this is one that we currently have access to. However, none of these emotes show up in our thing. There are other emotes you don't know about as well, or you might know about, but they haven't been implemented into the game just yet. And these are the emotes that I'm talking about. As you can see, these emotes are ready to go basically, so I guess we'll just have to wait to see when these emotes will actually be implemented into the game. I had mentioned Gauze a little bit ago. Gauze is in the game. Some people don't know where he is, so if you come out of the cemetery and you're in the trade district, just cut to the left over here, and this is now where you can find Gauze and all of his stuff. So just in case you didn't know where he was, I thought I might point that out. Zorbak, I have no idea if he's in Battleon. If he is, I haven't found him, and I also have not found Tweely just yet. And just before I go, I wanted to say thanks to Glazel, because I had a lot of fun farming with you in the dungeon. She is one of the new AE staff members. And if you guys want to go check out her Twitter, I'll put a link to that in the description below. But there we go. I think that covers everything I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe if you have not yet done so. If you want to be notified of any videos that I upload, you can hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.